Man, turn on light. Turn on light. Dang, bro. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute. But yeah, I'm back. About to start back getting to the lives. I didn't dove enough over time. I didn't I did these last couple of weeks, I ain't gonna lie. I think I it was enough. I said, okay, enough is enough. Enough is enough when it's enough, bro. And it's been Gucci, man. I hope everybody been doing cool. I hope everything's been great, cause yeah, it's just been lovely for me, man. It's weird the situations that we get into, or like the people that we meet along the way on our life journey. It's like you probably wouldn't know it, but everybody you come in contact with or come across is like the best blessing, bro. Like everybody, like even the ones you don't perceive as being that. Because for somebody to even give you the little time out they day, out they life, that's a lot. That's a lot because we only got a certain amount of time here, and along the way of my journey, since I've been diving in the last couple of weeks, that's the one thing that I seen is that your time, the time that you have, is like the precious thing. It's you start to learn where to put your time, who to give your time to, and all those different things, bro. And I think that's been the beauty of it. What's up with it, Antonio? Man, it's been a long time. I know I ain't been coming live for a minute. You feel me? I know it's been a minute. It's been a while, but it ain't stopped. I just had to take my own little break. What's up with it, Big Chill? I had to take my own little break, and like for the last 2 weeks, I've been diving, bro. And it's like weird because like the way I've been diving, like I haven't been diving with no intentions. Like a couple of times I put on music, and then the music just kind of got annoying to where I just kind of wanted to flow through my own mind, if you get what I'm saying. It's like sometimes you just want to flow through your mind and see what your mind is doing. Like not what everybody else say your mind is doing. It's like you get to the point to where you want to see how your mind is perceiving things. And I think that was like the beauty of it. You feel me? No, that's true, Big Chill. Like time is the true currency, like for reals. And you start seeing that, a lot of your time is spent doing all these other things instead of really spending it with the ones that really that love you, that are right here. The place that you built, your house that you built. It's almost like your house is like your temple or something, and that's one of the things that I was seeing, and it just made me kind of just kind of take a time out for a minute. You feel me? And just kind of cause like I used to always think I needed to get all these things straight, get this straight, straighten this out, straighten that, fix this, fix that, and it's like it never was really anything to like fix. You feel me? It was, and once you create one thing to fix, you start trying to work and fix all these different things that you really don't have to fix. He said, "What's going on, True? I didn't think you remembered me." Oh yeah, Antonio, come on now, bro. I remembered you. I always remember you, bro. You did the whole Jesus thing and came back. I'm just saying, bro. Life's been great. Let me just say that. When you don't see me for a minute, that means life is going good. That means I'm chilling and I'm relaxing, and like I've been working also at the same time. Yeah, Almighty see. No, I remember you, bro. I remember you. But it's like crazy, bro. I'm telling you. Uh, I don't even want to call it. I don't like to use all these other terminologies of like, your eyes is open and all these different things. You feel me? I don't want to use all that. I just want to say life's been great, bro. It's been fascinating and it's been good, and and I don't even want to call it a blessing. It's just been dope. Everything's been dope. Every day's been dope. Every moment has just been like a flower just blossoming. You feel me? It's crazy because I ain't gonna say, shit ain't been happening, because things is always happening, but I think we just kind of take a lot of things in the wrong way, because there's a lot of things that happen that we can't kind of change. And it's like when things like that happen, you can't let it stop you, because when something bad happens, bro, life don't stop, bro. That shit keep going. It keep moving. It does not stop moving just because one thing happened or something went wrong. That's the one, like I met this dude on the, it was this dude on the bus. Like, he was hella cool, right? He got into it with these other two guys on the bus over some crazy shit, but man, when I stopped that bus, when I say he was about to put hands and feet on both of them, that's what he was about to do. And I stopped him like, hey, bro, what are you doing? Like, you with your kids, bro, chill out. Chill out. Now, every day like after about a week, it was like, dang, every day I start seeing him, and he like, man, thank you, bro. Thank you for thank you for, for the conversation we had. 'Cause we had a long conversation about it. It's like me telling him, because, once we get into the life that we in, man, we demand respect. We think just because we give people respect, we deserve respect. We think it's always a give and a go. I give you something, you give me the same back. And it's not like that, bro. Just because you respect somebody don't mean that they have to respect you. And once you get that in your mind that they have to respect you, if they don't, you're gonna want to fight for your respect. You're gonna want to kill for your respect. You're gonna want to do a lot of different things for your respect that you think you deserve. And the thing about it is, don't nobody have to respect you. Don't nobody owe you anything. You don't owe anybody anything. You just do it to be kind. So when you do it to be kind, when you being kind to others, bro, you don't look for getting nothing back from it. You just be kind to be kind. Because once you start once you give respect and you think it should be given back, bro, and they step on that, bro, it's going to hurt you to your heart. It's going to hurt your feelings. So it's like, that's why when we walk around, bro, we give respect, because that's what we do. We don't do it because I think you should respect me back, because all the time, man, there's going to be people out there that's just not going to respect you. And that's just the way it is. But that's that other part that's playing that part that's making you come out of your character and get angry. And like, this is what I'm like trying to explain to him. It's like, I understand, but if it goes bad, you're going to get taken away from your kids. A lot of people don't have nothing to lose. A lot of people doing stuff, making moves, they don't have nothing to lose, and they don't care if they lose everything. Others, like us, like, I care about, about where I'm at and what I'm doing in life and my kids. Everything that I do is going to affect them. So if I go out and I do something wrong and I get taken away from them, then somebody else is going to be raising them. So a lot of different things that happen, it's like, you're not less of a man because you walk away from certain things, especially when you know what type of person you is. You know what type of person you is. You know what kind of damage you can do. It's not a bad thing to just, bam, call it a day and walk away. You feel me? Call it a day and just walk away and just not even bite into a lot of the things that people are doing, because it's like people will push your buttons. And like, that's the one thing that I was thinking about. I said, it's crazy, because that's when we start letting all these things out here influence us. Now, these things have control over us. We don't even have control over ourselves. And like, that's the cold thing that I love about psychedelics, is that's the one thing it show you. That's why it always show you this scary stuff, to show you you're not in control. You think you in control. Okay, I'm gonna put your worst fear in your face, and I'm gonna see how you react. And we react with the fear. We react in the way that we would react in real life. You feel me? And once you start getting past all that scary stuff and all those different things that it throw at you, that's when the beauty of it comes out. Because now you're not in fear of these things no more. Like, you can watch them and they won't cause feelings in you. They won't cause you to be a certain way, which I'm not saying that, you don't get angry at times and different shit like that. I'm just saying you don't get angry in the fact to where you go out and you harm somebody or you do something that's going to have you locked up. I'm just saying, bro, it's good to see you live. I hope life is treating you good. Yeah, bro, enlightened one. Yeah, life is good, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Life has been fantastic. That's the code. That's why I ain't been here, bro. I've been kind of chilling, bro. I became closer to everyone that's around me. I'm getting closer to myself. Like it's weird once you start to find yourself, bro. When you find yourself, man, it's a beautiful thing. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna try to pull you away from yourself. Once you start loving yourself and that love that you have, you know who to give it to. A lot of things gonna try to pull you away from it, and it's like after a while you just be like Exile said, I see you, Shiva, I see you, but I ain't gonna bite. You feel me? I'm gonna just keep it 100. But I said tonight, like once I got off work, because I go in at 2 and I don't get off till like I don't make it home till like 11 o'clock. So it's like, dang, I'm like going, a lot of times I'll come to the house and usually, everybody in the house will be asleep and I'll be sitting here like kind of watching videos or, in the room trying to go to sleep and I never be able to sleep. Sometimes I get off and I'll dive in or something like that. But it's like, I kind of just been chilling, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. But I said I have to get back to the lives because, I ain't gonna lie. The lives is some dope ass shit. Because when I take myself away from this and I go out there and I talk to people, like I get the same thing that I get here. And like you start seeing like us having these conversations, and it's not just me, because I don't never, I don't take the credit for anything. I give the credit to all of us, because when we start having these conversations, I don't know, it helps a lot of people. It keep us, I ain't gonna say it keep us in line, but it help us start to see ourselves and understand ourselves and see ourselves a lot better. You feel me? And understanding the you that you created and made walk this plane. Because once you start to see you start to understand how your thoughts unfold and how your thoughts work and what the fuck they doing, bro. That shit is just fucking crazy. It's crazy because your thoughts be running amok sometimes, and we kind of let it because we're falling into everything that's happening. We're seeing all this stuff that's happening. Hey, you see everything that's happening today. ICE raids, like, yeah, that's what's going on here in California. ICE is tearing shit up. And then it's weird, like ICE is the trippiest thing that's going on to me. Because I said, why do we let the government make us turn on each other? Why, like, they look at us like the Mexicans looking at the blacks going, how come you ain't doing nothing? And the blacks is looking at the Mexicans saying, we tried to do this. And it's like, how do they make us turn on each other? It's like they already got us programmed to where they can make one move and we will all go against each other, not even knowing that they know they don't want us together. They don't want, and when I go out, I understand the ICE race is going on, but a lot of stuff I've been seeing or watching on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, I haven't been seeing the same. I haven't been seeing all this stuff. I haven't been seeing people not together still doing what they do. You feel me? I haven't not seen it. So it's like, it'd be weird when you hear people talk about it and you going, what the fuck? Like, I ain't seen that. Like, I ain't seen none of that happening. They're like, it ain't even like that. Like here, like we got all different types of people here. We don't even trip off of that color thing or that race thing. It's like not even a big thing. You feel me? It's like, bro, once we all learn how to work together, they will not be able to control us. You say, I'm glad to hear that. True. An interesting day for sure. I hear you. It's 6:26 and the number 26 always reference as the Matrix. So the latest have been the number 26 slaving me. Dang. Yeah, the number 26. I still get the 333s, man. I still get all the threes for some reason, all across the board. 23, 33, 233. I always get the threes a lot now, and it's like I don't know. That shit be hella weird. I don't know what it means. I don't even be tripping no more. I just been kind of moving along with life, just going about my own way, bro, making my own way. This shit, I ain't gonna lie, life been dope as shit. Life been dope as shit because it's weird, bro. Because sometimes, I was talking to this guy and he was just telling me, like I made it to, my lowest point. And he was like, I think God put me there. And I'm like, dang, once you realize that you are this God entity, whether you want to believe it or not, you are a part of this thing. You are this thing, because each choice that it makes is your choice. It's your choice. It's your choice that you're making, that to believe that something else is working and doing this thing that's happening to you. And it's crazy because everything we go through in life, we either put it on the good thing, the good entity, or we put it on the bad entity. And I said, damn, I'm like going, it's all the same energy. The energy is just going. It's the one that's creating the good and the bad is us, like us ourselves. We're the one making the situation bad or making the situation good. If we're the one making the choice of that, there's nothing else doing it for us. You feel me? We probably got the idea of it from somewhere else, but then we the one who took that idea and kind of ran with it and believed it and said, yes, this is bad. Yes, this is good. And it's like kind of weird because, even when you start to understand that, you still kind of play into the game. It's like the game it changes. It's like you can see it, but you going, damn, you still kind of play into the game and go, because everybody else doing it, I'm going to do it too. And mama always said, man, if all your friends go jump off a bridge, is you going to jump with them? I guess I will. You feel me? I can't say I won't. How do you feel about aliens when you dive in? They had a hearing on UFOs, and mushrooms made me really wonder if aliens created us. That's one of the things I was like really tripping off of, right? And I was like, this was the other day, and I was thinking about that, like the creation of life. Like nobody will understand that, like life created itself. Because like I was looking at, like even today as I was going, I'm looking at all the houses, I'm looking at the cars, I'm looking at all the things that us as people, as man, made. Like everything around us, we made a lot of this shit that we see. But when you go into nature is still creating the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's not creating like no new shit. It's making the same thing over and over and over. Like us, so from what we create and we put here, we think that something made this. And I'm not saying that it didn't, but I'm saying whatever this shit is, bro, it seems like this shit made itself sometimes. I'm not gonna hold you, which is hard to even believe. I said, damn, life created life. And we don't even know what life is. We try to put a name and all these different things on life, but life created itself, and how it made itself will never be known. If aliens put us here, and it's like, if aliens put us here, what the fuck did they do? Did they do this? Did they make us in the image of mushrooms and shit? Like, cause a lot of different mushrooms. What's the other word? Not mushrooms, but we look like, a lot of our anatomy look like that shit. So it's like, that's the weird thing. So if anything came and it created us, it had to create every other animal and everything else. It couldn't have just made us. Would have had to made everything else, because everything has lungs, it has a brain, it has eyes to see, it has all these different things. So if it was aliens, man, that shit would be fucking crazy as shit. It would be crazy. And I think if it was aliens, I think they probably didn't create us, but they had a part in us advancing our technology and our minds. I think that if they did play a part, they had a part into that. Because then you would go, if we go aliens created us, like the question I'll be asking is, who created the aliens? You feel me? Hey, who created the aliens? Something had to make them. And then whatever made them, what made that? And then it'll go on and on and on and on. But the real thing is, we haven't had any real, no matter what we say, we can say UFOs and all this, we have not had no real proof of aliens being right here. See, because the one thing that I noticed about us as people, once we create a name of something and we put a name on it, that shit exists. That shit exists to where we'll be able to see it in everything. Like even the ancients, we'll be able to see, we'll look at their stuff and we'll connect it to the aliens. So even if we said, okay, God created this, we'll connect it to God. And if God created this, that would make God an alien. God would actually be the alien that actually created us. That's the fucking fascinating part when you conquer those concepts and quote unquote AI likes to be children and hack the matrix. I call them folios. My shrooms were hacked. I don't know, bro. That should be crazy because I think like once you start diving so much, you go like beyond that. You go kind of beyond like the stories, because the stories ain't changed, bro. It's like all the stories is all the same. The only thing changing is the names. The story's the same, but the only thing that changing is the names. That's it. Nothing else is changing but the names. So now, like, this is what's crazy. Now when I dive in, when I like these last 2 weeks, bro, I'm telling you, I was diving like every day. Like that one day I took like I had like 6-7 DMT experiences back to back, because I got to that point to where I'm not going to say I'm not scared, but I'm going to say I'm not scared. But at the same time, I'm not looking for anything. At the same time, I'm not expecting anything. At the same time, I don't have all these beliefs no more holding me back from seeing all this other stuff that I can't understand. That's why everything that I was seeing was some shit that you can't put in or describe or put into words. There's no way. Like what I seen on my DMT experience, I cannot put it into words. I tried to explain it, and it was like this crazy like triangle plant type of bug like creature like thing that was made out of all this crazy fractal geometry, and it was like different eyes on it, like it was like a gang of different entities in like one entity. And I'm looking at it, and it was like you can't even put a shape on it. So it's like it was so beyond what I could explain. It was like I didn't even want to explain it because I couldn't put a shape on it, couldn't put a face on it, couldn't put eyes on it. But I could say, okay, I think those was eyes. They look like they was eyes. I know whatever that thing was, it was alive. And then when I explained it, somebody put a name on it. Somebody said, that sound like it's this. And it's like, nah, I looked up the pictures of that thing. I forgot it was like some worm like God creature. And it was like, nah, it wasn't that. That shit was like some fractally geometry type fucking creature that was, I don't know, bro. That shit was crazy. And I seen it in like probably like 6 different forms. So it's like I couldn't even put words on it. I couldn't put words on it because it went beyond what we would see here. It was nothing that I ever seen here before. And I'm looking at this creature like to the point to where that's what kind of made me keep going back. Like once it started to wear off, I start hitting it again. I went back, and now I'm looking at it again, but it looks different. It's different, like weird ass shapes, and it's like orange this time instead of green. And I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? And it's weird because it's almost like when I do DMT now, like you can see yourself like say how people say they go through the tunnel. You can see yourself go through different layers of reality, bro. It's like the trippiest thing. You can tell the fractal layer, like it's a 7-layer cake, right? And you see the first layer, but you just push right through it. You see the second layer and you push right through it. You see the third layer and you just push right through it. Like you'll see the gestures in the fourth layer and you'll just push right through them. It's like your mind don't even have time to even make them out or spend time with them. It'll just push you right through it. And then you get to that last 7th layer and you just like, what the hell is this? Like, I thought this was a 7-layer dip and I was going to be at the beans in the end, and it wasn't even beans. It was some other shit. It was some other shit that you can't even explain, but at the same time, the thing felt like it was everything in one. It's like as if it took all the reality and just mushed it in one like reality or some shit. It was like the fucking craziest shit, bro. And I'm like going, dang, I tried to get smart because I kept on going back to back like on the shrooms. Like the shrooms had me. I ain't gonna lie, the shrooms had me. I was going like every other day. Like even if I had to be at work, it didn't even matter. And then I was taking the shrooms with the MDMA, which I'm telling you right now, MDMA is some of the best shit I've ever, man, it on the planet right now. Especially if you candy flipping. Oh, when you start there, oh, it's gonna push you, man. Oh my God, you're not gonna. All you're gonna feel is love. And like that was like one of the wildest trips that I had, was one of the first ones to where I seen everything is love, but it wasn't all good. That was the crazy thing, was the fact that love was good and bad. It played both sides. And it was like, what the fuck? I think that fucked me up because like I could see like countries going to war in the name of love. I can see couples knocking each other off in the name of love. I can see gangs, killing, like knocking off other gang members in the name of love of the hood that they believed in. So you'll have this one thing that you'll believe in, and you will die for that one thing that you believe in, and you will actually go and snuff somebody behind that thing that you believe in because you love that thing so much. You done made that thing the pinnacle of your life. Like how some of the Muslims do, how some of the Christians do, how a lot of different religious people do. They will die behind their religion and what they believe in. It's no different, bro. Like, that shit was, it was like the freakiest experience ever. Smoking a dang salad blunt, like 5 different kinds of loud, bro. I you know what? I ain't smoked this. I ain't even had the urge to smoke. You feel me? Like, that's the crazy thing. I have not had the urge to smoke. I still have a drink here and there. And I smoke my Black and Miles, that's it, but I ain't smoked no tree. I ain't had no urge to smoke at all. My girl still smoke every day, but that's her. You feel me? It's not your business. Is my business. So oh, I'm too loud. Oh, I'm gonna take a headphone off because I didn't know. But yeah, my girl still smoke every day. I don't even smoke. She blow it past me. I just smell it and then I hide under the covers or something. But no, I don't even partake in the trees no more, which is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, and I felt like I was that one that was never gonna ever stop smoking tree. You feel me? Even though, like I want to blame it on the job, but I don't even want to say it's that because I was already quitting like before then. I was already stopping smoking, and it's wild because bro, when you stop smoking and like you start diving a lot, bro, you start to dream. You start having the weirdest dreams. You start having like you dream every time you sleep. Like I'm gonna tell you, like we think this is the only life, bro. You living like 1,000 lives in your head right now, in your own mind. Not, I'm not saying outside of your mind. In your mind, I don't even want to say 1,000. You live in an infinite amount of lives in your head right now. That's why, and it's weird because your dreams show them to you. Your dreams show you every life. Like it's kind of fucking weird as shit because like a lot of my loved ones that passed away, I've been seeing them in my dreams, but it'll be in a whole nother reality. It won't even be this reality. And it's weird because a lot of times the realities don't even look the same. They don't even look the same. And a lot of people be like, well, you can wake up in your dream. And it's like, I know I'll be woke in my dream, but the dream seem like that's the life that I'm living. So I'm like, I'm woke because I know the way, hold on, like I'll see my uncle and I'm like, bro, I know how this man is in my dream. Like, how's my brother? My brother passed away. How is he here? You feel me? And I'm seeing these people and I'm just going about it like it's nothing, but it's like you'll live an infinite amount of lives every fucking, I'm saying like every moment in life, bro. It's an infinite amount of ways that life could happen. And within you, you'll live them out, but within this, you'll live them whatever this shows. But then as you go, all those lives that you lived within your mind are still going. They're still existing. That's why I be tripping off of. I'm like going, the mind is like the infinite space. It's the infinite space where everything exists. Anything can happen. Everything is there. Everything. There's no time. Time doesn't exist in it. You're not stopping looking at no watch. It's just an infinite amount of shit happening in every which way possible. Like you'll be living like you'll be around all your best friends and y'all be living in fucking in Simpsons world. And the house will look like the Simpsons and stuff, but it'll be real life. It won't even seem fake. You feel me? Like I've been having, like, I'll sit down and now like I watched the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse again, which is fucking wow because Into the Spider-Verse helps you understand it when he went into the place where it had all the different Spider-Mans. It had an infinite amount of Spider. It had every type of Spider-Man. Every type. But he was the one that was the anomaly. And it's like almost like that is like us, like you. You are the one that there's an infinite amount of versions of you existing within yourself, but you are the anomaly. That's why you're existing in this right now. And you can go to these different places that exist within yourself and see these places, which you go all the time. You probably just don't remember it. You go all the time. You're always visiting these places. He said, what do y'all think about the war in Israel and Iran? Yeah, that shit's crazy. He said, I understand how the entertainment industry should be ran, but due to body snatching, they are trying to possess me to participate in humiliation rituals. Man, that's crazy, bro. Hey. What's not, I don't even want to get into that because I'm like going, what's not a ritual? What is not a ritual? But then it's like, what type of humiliation are they trying to have you do? What do you figure humiliation is? Because it's like weird, bro, because whatever we make something into, that's what it actually becomes. And a lot of times it don't be that. It might be something different, but it's just a lot of shit we go through. We go against us. I think us, us people in the streets, like there's a lot of stuff they do we kind of go against. We not into all that weird stuff. You feel me? But they are. You feel me? Like when you seen, like when Martin came out, like when Martin dropped his show and you start watching Martin. And like, you see Shanae, you see him play his mama, you see him play, all these different characters, Roscoe and all this shit, right? But when you go back and you watch Comedy Def Jam, you see where he got all these characters from. It wasn't something that he just came up with. It was other people came up. It was another dude that came up with Shanae. but it was a different name. But if you go back to Def Comedy Jam, you'll see all the characters that he had on there. Other people did those characters on Def Comedy Jam, and he just turned it into a show. But it's kind of weird, bro, because we'll see him playing Shanae, or we'll see him playing his mama or something like that. But that shit was funny. That shit was funny. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit back when I was young, it was funny. Maybe it was a ritual or something. It could have been. I don't know. But to me, back then, that shit was hella funny. It was the most I didn't look at it like that until people started saying it once I got older. Well, that was a ritual. That's why they have men wear dresses and different things like that. And it's like, bro, if you ain't gay and you acting, I thought it was just acting. I didn't look at it as like, oh, they got you in a dress because of this, this, and this. It's like, you an actor. That's the way I look at it. You an actor. You should be able to play any part. You feel me? Like, you seen dudes that play gay dudes. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying it's acting. That's the way I look at it. If it's a ritual or if it's something else, that's crazy. I wouldn't doubt it. It might be. But still, though, if you cool and you understand your sexuality and you're not gay and you just acting, that's acting. That's what it's about. Alan Watts talked about it. He said when you see the play and the actor put on the play and the actor acts out the play, and you don't want an actor that you looking at going, man, I don't even believe it. You want an actor that you believe. He said, I know someone that has many action figure in his possession. He just doesn't do any entheogens anymore. I don't know if you heard of him, but his name was Shannon Raymond Jeffries. He was a Christ figure. Nah, I ain't never heard of him. Bro. But I don't know, bro. That shit is crazy. I don't know. I think I'm just taking everything with a grain of salt. You feel me? I'm taking everything with a grain of salt. But the war shit, because Trump even bombed over there and shit. Trump bombed some shit. You feel me? I said, man, there's a lot of shit that's going on that it's like, damn, we can't control the shit. It's happening, but you can't control it. There's a lot of shit happening. And I don't know what that's going to do, if they going to send something over here or what's going to happen. We don't know, because they talking about they making uranium, they making stuff for bombs and all this type of shit. So they just hit they shit. And they talking about they was at like 60% and we don't want them to get to all that shit, man. I'm just going, man, they have us caught up in so much shit, bro. You'll forget just to live. Like we be watching, like sometimes I'll be watching all the shit and I'm like going, dang man, so many people get caught up in everything that's going on that we forget how to just live. But it's kind of weird that you just try to live and just be happy, and then these people over here getting bombed up. Cause I'm watching I said, I don't never understand that. Israel and Iran, they at war. But the people that's suffering is the people that's like us. It's the civilians. I'm like, what the hell is, okay, you bombing civilians is not going to change anything. You bombing people that ain't even doing nothing, but just at home cooking eggs or something. And you know how expensive eggs is? And you get your house blown up and you cooking some expensive ass eggs already? It's like, come on now, bro. That shit is too much. That shit don't make no sense. But the biggest thing I think going on, like I said, right now in Cali is the ICE raids, bro. Like, ICE is running in everything. They snatching up people left and right. They running in everything. I think that's the biggest thing going on right now. Like here in the U.S. is the ICE raids. And I was tripping off of it because I said, I ain't never seen, like, all the people, all the little raids that they did on the clubs. In LA, they hitting the Home Depots. They hitting nail salons. They hitting everything, bro. They hitting the car washes. They hitting everything. I said, dang, man, I ain't never seen no black dude in ICE. I said, how come all the ICE dudes is white? Like, you feel me? Like, that kind of tripped me out. I said, it's diversity. I said, but you don't see no Mexicans working for ICE. You don't see no black dudes working for ICE. All you see is all that. That's all I've been seeing. I said, but ain't nobody saying nothing about that. But I said, hey, okay. I said, this shit is crazy, bro. This is crazy, and I don't know whose side to take really to tell the truth. Cause they talking about we trying to get the gang members and the cartel and all these different people. No, y'all not. Y'all going to get homegirl that's selling tamales. They went and ran up on homegirl selling tamales. She fainted. Then they tried to tell people to stop recording. She on the ground, knocked out. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you right? She's selling tamales. Oh man, that shit is crazy, bro. The world has turned into AI. The people who are once conscious are no longer or never was incarnated. It's like Star Trek, like The Sims. Yeah. Nah, I think they know what they doing, bro. It's just a lot of people still racist as fuck. That's all it is. It's a lot of racist people on this planet. You feel me? And that's why I be always saying it, bro. I said, look, a lot of the people, and this is just me saying this. I'm going to just be real. I always go, everybody that was born in the 60s, the 70s, even the part of the 80s, I hope we just die off real fast and because the young people, when I see the teenagers, the ones born in the 2000s, bro, I see them in all colors at the mall chilling. I don't see, just one race of group of kids, of teenagers. I see them all races chilling together. They not arguing about the shit we argue about or we talk. They ain't talking about that shit. They chilling. They don't even look at each other differently. They walk around, they look at each other the same. It be us still going, hey man, you can't say this. Hey man, why you hanging with them? It be us doing it, grown ass motherfuckers, and then we trying to pass it on to them. I'm glad a lot of them not paying attention to us. I guarantee you, I'm glad about that shit. See, it's like loggers of my marriage. Sorry, true. Pardon all my spelling errors. Oh, it's cool. It's cool, Antonio. But yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I just kind of. But I think a lot of the stuff I never really talk about. I like to hear everybody else talk about it. I don't talk about it because I don't like to get into it because, everybody always wants you to choose a side, and it's like, how can I choose a side when? Okay, these people feel like these people doing this. Those people feel like these people wrong. They feel like they wrong, and they going back and forth. But you can see the truth in both sides. You feel me? Like at the same time, I can see the truth in both sides, and that's why I don't even like really getting into it. Cause sometimes I be wanting to do videos on just like a lot of the ICE raids and a lot of the stuff I've been seeing going on. Cause even ICE came to my girl job and shit and lit them up and took some people away. And it's like weird because it's like, man, like me being black and knowing what we went through, which people always say the same thing, man, don't, why you, that was so old, what the fuck? Now when it's happening to you, like now you see what that shit feel like. That shit never gets old. Like for a parent to get taken away from their child and their child is still here and they get deported back somewhere else. You feel me? Where they probably can get killed at, where they can lose their life at. Like that shit is fucking crazy, bro. Like you taking people away from their kids. You feel me? Like their kids. Like they don't even care about none of that. They don't care about none of that. They just go and snatch you up. Like you take a father that's working a job in order to support his family. This dude working at the car wash, he ain't even got a good job. You feel me? Then y'all get mad, you feel me, and go, well, who gonna pick all the fruit? It's like, what the fuck you mean who gonna pick all the fruit? You should have thought about that before you made the decision you made by putting him in office, and now you complaining, talking about who gonna pick all the fruit. Trump even said it. He said, well, they're taking black folks' jobs. It's like, no, they not. They ain't taking nobody's jobs. They taking the jobs that people don't want to do. Because when you come from like Mexico or whatever, you're gonna take whatever job that you can get. in the time being. And if it's picking fruit for 12 hours a day, you're going to do it. You feel me? Because you're making money. You're making more money than what you did over there. And plus, what's so cool about it, you taking people away that are not just supporting their families here, but they're able to send money over there and help support their family over there also. That's the beautiful thing about it is we created a place where people can come from somewhere else and work a job that don't even, like, come on now, bro. We're not working none of those jobs. We are not about to go out there. Antonio, you are not going to go out there and pick peaches for no 12 hours a day for fucking 6 days a week. You are not going to do it. And I damn sure ain't. You feel me? But they go out there and they do it. And then, they start to learn the ways here and they move up. And once they move up and get out of that job and get a better job, the other ones under them come in and take over. So it's like kind of weird, bro, because they taking care of a lot of families and you taking them away from that. And I think they know that. They know that, okay, a lot of the money that they're making, they're taking care of their family here. Then they got a whole nother family over there because they got kids over here. Then they got kids over there that can't get over here, that don't got good jobs over there. That's barely, making, pesos ain't a lot. Barely making pesos over there. So they taking the money that they're making over here and they're sending it back over there. Here you go. Don't even trip. I can take care of 2-3 families over here just from picking peaches every day. And I can take care of the family over here. And it's like they fucking all that shit off, bro. That shit is crazy. I don't get it. I came to the realization that a false sense of confidence comes from sexual encounters like dipping baseball, yikes. Give me more on Super Mario. Amanita Muscaria. What's that like? I don't know, bro. It's always I don't, Antonio, it seems like everything is false. Like it's kind of weird, and I don't be wanting to say that because I don't want to take away from the confidence that people get off of just diving in, because that thing that you looking for, you created it, you made it, you put it there, and you said it was that thing. And then once you find it, you're going to keep going. You're going to make something bigger than that and go further and go further and go further. And a lot of times, that's why you see a lot of people lose touch with reality. Like you begin to lose touch with the ones around you. And that's what I feel like the monks did. They lost touch with reality and the ones around them. That's why they had to go off and be to themselves and be, off in a cave somewhere, like just meditating all the time. And it's like, okay, that's part of it. But at the same time, what about these ones right here that you created that love you, that's around you? Like we're like you're going to leave that. You're going to give all that up. You feel me? You're going to call that fake. You feel me? You created it. You made it. You said these are the ones that love me. You said these are the ones that's close to me. You said these are the ones that's family. Like you said it, but then you're going to turn around and call it fake and say it's not real. So if it's not real, like you might as well go off to yourself and be somewhere by yourself. But that's the beautiful part about it. You make it real. You make real what you want to make real. And if going off, being away from everybody is real to you, then go do that. But me, I like being around the ones that I love and that love me, bro. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see, controversial opinion question, huh? They said I'm a hog on entheogen, so I have to go into the wild to pick them myself, and it's just the queen wanting me to rub my residue on the grass. Oh my God, bro. Hey, 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 Antonio. Look. This is one thing that I found out about psychedelics, bro. I ran through every coincidence or controversial question or opinion. I ran through everyone. Everyone, it seemed like, bro. Everyone. And I don't even. Now I go, damn, was they real or was they not? Because if it's all an illusion, why do I keep on creating the illusion or making the illusion bigger or making the illusion, spreading the illusion, making it worse than what it already is? You feel me? What like think about it. Like the animals that live out there, right? They simple. They simple. They just live off of the shit from the planet, the earth. They just live off the trees, the fruit, the water, the fish, the other animals. Like us, we done made this shit so complicated. So complicated. We got computers, we got phones, we got all these other things. We smoking, we got all these other things. We done made life way more complicated than what it is. To where we forgot how to just be. We don't know how to just be no more because we're steady trying to find or build this thing that is nothing but part of the illusion. Like we're always trying to build it or find this thing because it's got to be something more. It's got to be. And once you find that something more, it make you keep searching and you keep going and you keep going and you keep going and you keep going because you create the height of what you think you need to know. So it's like kind of weird, bro. And then once you find it, it just make you, look for something else. Now you got to create something above that and put something else above that. And like I said, you'll constantly be searching, but you will forget one thing. You will forget to just live and just be. And that's what we always forget to do. We forget to just be and just exist and just be what it is. You feel me? Like I'm not saying, it's not cool to make yourself better or to search for these things or see what these things do or what's happening. Like that's cool, but don't get lost in it, bro. Do not get lost in the sauce. And I see a lot of people get lost in the sauce. And the sauce is good. We know it's good. You feel me? It's like they came out with the new recipe at KFC. I'm just saying. KFC came out with a new recipe, and I'm telling you, that shit is the bomb. You're going to go taste it, you're going to want some more. And then you're going to want some more. And, like, that's how I kind of looked at it with diving. Because, even though, in the end, after a while, I started seeing that it was me changing myself. It was me pushing myself to do these things in order to change myself. But I started to see, bro, like I was kind of, getting lost in it. I was damn near turning into a mushroom. You feel me? I was 2 more years, I would probably been a mushroom. You feel me? Shooting out spores. It's like I'm already a mushroom shooting out spores. I'm just saying. That's so true. They don't know how to just be. They have to hack people like me in order to be more godlike. Catch up, nerds. That's turned into abominations. Yeah, man. And it's wild because I can understand, bro. It's almost like ants. Like ants, they all follow the same queen, and they all, once they come out, they got a part to play, and they just play that part. They don't do nothing else. But us, like, we're different. We can come out and we can choose what part we decide to play. And a lot of you motherfuckers choose some crazy ass parts to play. You feel me? I did too. And I'm still doing it. You feel me? Like, every time I wake up, I go, God damn, I'm a bus driver. What type of shit is that? I was watching the video and somebody said some shit about it, like, you probably could just be a bus driver. And I'm going, damn, I am a bus driver. Like, who'd ever thought I'd just jump into some shit like that out of all things? It's like, what the fuck? But then we just kind of jump into things and we let that take us for a little bit until we get to the next place that we going. Like, it'll be cool for right now, but later on it's like, nah, that ain't gonna work for me. It's just for right now. Everything is always just for right now. And like everything is always just for right now. It'd be cool, but then it's like, damn, don't get stuck in it. Like a lot of things we get stuck in and we make that our thing. Like, like, I don't know. Everybody been throwing scriptures at me all for the last fucking 2-3 weeks. Hey, go read John 16:12. I'm like, what? They just getting off the bus going, read John 16:12. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, for what? Like, just tell me what the shit say. Like, don't tell me to go read the shit. Just tell me what it say. And everybody throwing these Bible quotes at me. And like, I'm beginning to understand that everybody is just, everybody just want to see you doing good. Even when you think they don't want to see you doing good, that's what they trying to do. But their goodness that they have, they trying to give to you. This is what made me happy. I'm going to give it to you. Now, hopefully it makes you happy. When was the last time you took some DMT, bro? That was dang, what was that? Was last weekend. That was last weekend when I did that DMT video. The platform is active and I can tune in to you and it feels like checks and balances. No, that's what I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, but the DMT I did that was my last video. I talked about that experience. But no, I was telling myself that today, bro. I said I have to get back into doing my lives but I had my time to relax. You feel me? I said everybody else can leave for a minute and be cool. I said I can leave for a minute and be straight and come back. You feel me? And still be the same. You see, I ain't changed. I still driving the same Corvette. But I'm back. And I said, I think I was waiting for my work schedule to actually change. And like finally my work schedule didn't change to where I'm going to have the same schedule for like the next 3 months. So I said, okay, now that my work schedule has changed and I was able to get on to my work schedule because, like I said, the times I work from 2:00 to like 10 and I don't make it home till like 11. It's like to 10:30, but I don't be making it home till 11. So I said, now that my schedule is down, I can get back to doing the lives and I can start doing 2 lives a day like I used to do because I said these talks be the best. I have 2 cards left, but I've been like a year since I got them. It's difference between the carts versus the pure, only being able to get the carts. No, yeah, that's what's crazy because the one what I had, I've been sitting on for like 6 months. I'm not gonna lie, I was sitting on that DMT for 6 months. And when I dove in, it was no different than when I dove in the last time. It was a little bit different because it's like weird, bro. Once your mind changes and you see things differently, your trip's gonna be different. They're not gonna be the same because like even my mushroom experiences, like there's certain things that I used to do, like listen to music or listen to something or certain things I used to do in order to occupy my mind while I was in the experience. But then once I started listening to music, I started to see, I said, hold on, bro, my mind is downloading this song in the sense that I wake up in the morning and that song will be playing in my head. Those same songs that I listen to on my experience will be playing in my head. So my last few experiences when I tried to put on music, it's like I could listen to it for a little bit, but then I just kind of turn it off. And then I'll just surf my mind and just kind of surf my thoughts. And I don't even want to call them my thoughts. I surf thoughts that I got are built over time, which is actually like really what I'm doing. I'm surfing all these different thoughts that I done picked up over time, all these different beliefs. And it's like, damn, you start to go, God damn, man, I'm holding on to all this shit. Like, hold on, like for what? Like, why am I holding on to all this baggage? Like, that's all it be. It'd be a gang of baggage. Like half the thoughts and the ideas that we have, we don't even need. Like we don't even need, bro. They just create a lot of bullshit for us. Like I was talking to somebody about that today. Like I said, if you go buy a car right now that you never seen, when you drive off the lot, you're gonna see that car everywhere. Like the car that I got right now, I never seen that car too much before. As soon as I got it, now everywhere I go, I see this car. It's like, damn, everybody. Oh, there's a 6. Oh, there's an X7. Oh, there's an X5. Damn, they make X1s. I'm like going, what the fuck? Now I'm seeing this car everywhere. But that's the same thing that we do with with our own thoughts and our ideas and with our beliefs. We'll take something in, and once we accept it, that's when we'll start seeing it play out in reality. So it's like, it's not reality. It's our mind. It's our mind doing the thing. And it's like, that's what you start to recognize. Reality is doing everything, period. But once our minds see a little bit of reality, that's when all of it starts to, bam, oh, that makes sense. Oh, like 33. Like how you was talking about the number 26. I think it was 26, but like 33. Once I recognize it and I pay attention to it, then I start seeing it all the time. I see it every time I look at my watch. Oh, it's 333. Oh, I look up there, it's 333. I look on that license plate, it's 333. Pull up on the address, it's 333. Once you start paying attention to it, this is just letting you know that your mind is coherent to what's going on. Everything is already there. It's just whatever you focus your mind on, that's what your mind is going to see. Damn, which is fucking crazy when you think about it, because it make you want to start focusing your mind on better things. Not things, not just numbers, but you shit, money or something. You feel me? You start focusing your mind on something bigger, that's what you're gonna get. You feel me? But we were trained to do these little things. And that's why the little things keep us occupied. Like, you feel me? Like short videos, TikTok videos, YouTube shorts, Facebook stories, and different stuff like that. The short things. This is what, so it'll keep flipping, because that's how it is. You'll watch a little short video and you'll click to the next one. Then you'll click to the next one. Your thoughts is doing the same thing. Your thoughts will see this one little thing and it'll grab that little idea, but then it'll play with it for a little bit. Then it'll shoot to the next idea and it'll play with that one for a little. It's the same thing, bro. I said, damn, it's kind of weird, because once you start seeing the technology and the videos and everything is only going in accordance to the way we think. It's not doing nothing no different. He said, I get scared as fuck. Hello, I never broke through. I feel I'm due. If I keep going, how do you do it, bro? Hello, my mind freaks out. Oh yeah, see, I'ma tell you, bro, I ain't gonna lie. When I dove in, I had took the MDMA first, and then I took the shrooms. And then I tripped off the shrooms and the MDMA all night, visuals all night, like everything just kind of going crazy. And then in the morning, I don't know, it was somebody brought up DMT, said something to me about it. And like I was still kind of tripping, so that's what I felt good, so I just dove in. And like I kept going. I kept going. I don't know, it's kind of weird, bro, because you got to start playing yourself. Like the one thing I used to say, because people say you got to let go, you got to let go. So I used to trick myself and I'd be like, I let go, I'm letting go, I'm letting go. And then over time, I'll smoke DMT and I'll be like, oh, you forgot to let go. And then my mind will go, well, you already let go. You already let go. You feel me? It's almost like tricking your mind. And like, in order to trick your mind, you got to tell it stuff. You got to say it. You got to think it. And like, once you start thinking it, you'll begin to let go, and it'll become the experiences will become easier. It'll become easier to dive in. You won't be scared no more, because once you let go, it's almost like letting go of life and letting life do what it do. So it's the same with DMT, like letting go and letting DMT just do what it do and let it do its thing. Don't have no, well, it's going to be scary. Like you going to think that over time. But once you start, tricking yourself, oh, I let go. I let go. I'm going to let go this time. I'm going to make sure I let go, because I don't know. It's something about letting go and letting it do instead of expecting, because, you have all these different expectations about it being good or it being bad. But when you kind of let go, bro, you just let that shit do what it do. You just let it do. It don't matter what it do. It might scare you, even if it's you. If it's gonna be scary, it's gonna be scary. But once you start to learn to think of the letting go and saying it, like I started off by saying it. Okay, I let go. Before I smoke, I let go. I let go. I'm gonna just let you do what you do, because I always felt like I got to the point to where, because everybody said go in with these intentions, and like me knowing me, I'm going, I don't know what I want, and I don't know what I need, but I know what I want. And the things that I want is not always good. So it's like, I don't know what I need. So just show me. I don't even want to go in with these crazy ass intentions. Oh, I want to be better. Oh, I want to be this. Oh, I want to better my life. Oh, I want a lot of money. Oh, I want riches. No, I don't want to do that no more. I did that. I did that in my life, going into life with all these things that I felt like I wanted or needed, or this thing that was going to make my life better. But all those things were my ideas. They were my own mind playing tricks on me, saying once I get that 2K25, it's gonna be all better. And then when I got it, I played it for a little bit, and then 2K26 came out, and I said, "Oh, once I get that 2K26, I did it again." So it's like I started going in with no intention. Cause I don't know what I want. I don't know what I need. Everything that I ever wanted or needed was something just to make me happy in the moment right now. Whether I was just walking up the street and I needed a blunt to smoke right now. You feel me? I'm just saying. So it's like once you get past yourself of all these things that you feel like you want and you need that's going to make your life better, I don't know, it just starts to become easier. He say, damn, I ain't even know you was live till now. Salute. What's up with it, Awoken One? Yeah, so that's the one thing you got to do, bro. You got to start kind of tricking your mind. Trick your mind. You got to say it. I let go. I let go. I'm letting go. I'm letting go of everything. Everything. And it's kind of weird because when I say let go of everything, bro, like there's times I had like the most scariest trips to where it felt like, nuh I had the scariest trips to where I had to let go of my family. I had to let go of my kids. I had to let go of all my loved ones, like as if they didn't even exist, as if they weren't even a part of life, at least like they weren't even here. But I had to let it go. But once I understood that, I said, oh shit. Okay, so all these things, all my loved ones I'm holding on to, right? And I'm claiming them to be mine. I'm claiming all these different things to be mine, right? That's my cousin. That's my uncle. That's my child. That's my girl. That's my car. That's my shirt. That's my pants. What happens when you lose that thing that you thought was yours? Nothing is yours in reality. That's what you start to figure out. Nothing is actually yours. That's how come it hurts once you lose that thing. And that's the one thing that it showed me was like, nothing here is yours. What do you think? Just because you're borrowing it? Even this body not even yours. You feel me? This body can, and your hand can stop working right now. You feel me? Nothing is yours. And it's like once you let go, that's letting go of everything. These thoughts aren't yours. These thoughts are borrowed. These words are borrowed. The speech is borrowed. The way you speak is borrowed. You borrowed the language. You borrowed all of it. And then you claimed it to be yours and said, this is mine. This is how I think. This thinking is mine. No, it's not. It's not yours. Somebody else's. That's why you think like that. You think like the one that thought before you, who you took it from, who you got it from, and said, I like the way they think. I'm going to think like that. You feel me? Even when you got that car, this car is mine. This is mine. Then when that shit break down, you fucking feel like you lost everything. Oh, this is my mom. My mom is mine. Then when you lose her, it's like you lost everything. You feel me? So like that was like one of the crazy ass things. McMorty got a new season. Yeah, I was watching that shit. What gives you the courage to blast off and leave your body? I won't let myself let my off. I get coincidence when I listen to you, bro. You get confidence. No, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I was just saying. That body ain't yours. That body ain't yours. You borrowing it for the time being. It's not yours. Now you could say it's yours for the moment because it's gonna be that for the moment, but it's really not because that shit can lock up on you at any given time. Hey, like when I tore my Achilles, it felt like I had a flat tire. You feel me? When I tore my Achilles, like my shit was flat. I'm just saying that shit can just go bad on you any day. Anything can get taken away from you at any point in time. And then that's when you're gonna realize nothing never was yours. It never was. That's why remember Exile used to say, I am not the body, I am not the mind. You feel me? Because I'm not none of these things. I'm borrowing these things. But then once I put claim on them and I lose them, bam. That's when I'm hurting my worst. So it's like, letting go is just actually letting go of all this shit. And being like, none of this shit is mine. Nothing. This borrowed mind is like, hell no. Take me somewhere. That's what I'm saying. Hey, it's gonna be like the hell no. Take me somewhere. It's gonna take your ass too. It's gonna take you exactly where you felt like you needed to go, but you didn't know you needed to go there. It always do, bro. It always do. That shit always trip me out because it always take me back to when me, Master Creator, and Rob and Charles was at Joshua Tree, bro. That was like the most fascinating experience I ever had, bro. And it was like the weirdest thing because like life was just like a reflection of my mind. It was like, and I try to explain it in a way that it can be understood, but it's like I can't even explain it in a way that it could be understood because everything was just a reflection of my mind. It wasn't nothing more than that. Like even life was just a reflection of death. Life was death looking at itself in the mirror. They were two of the same thing. And it was like life was like just bro, it was like the weirdest thing. Like I could see every move I made, every step I took in life. I could see every aspect of it. Like, the way I was walking, the times where I would do my feet slew-footed, like I could see every fucking angle of it. I could see every breath I took, bro. Every blink I blinked. You feel me? Even the times I blinked on purpose when the blink wasn't even supposed to be blinked, but I blunk it on purpose. Like I could see all of it, and it was like the weirdest thing, bro. That shit, and it was like the most fascinating thing at the same time because it was like it was no end to it. It was no beginning, but it was no end at the same time. Like, if you get what I'm saying, it was like fucking weird though, because it was like even when you thought it was over, it wasn't gonna be over. It was on to something else. I don't know what the fuck, bro. That shit was like weird as shit. But you gotta, what's the name, bro? You gotta program yourself to get past yourself, cause you the only one and it's wild because a lot of the sayings we hear them all the time. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Wait, for reals? So that's all. That's the only thing to be scared of is fear. Okay, so why are you creating the fear? And then you start to see, damn, you are the one creating the fear. You're the one who's saying the shit is scary. Why is it scary to you? Why is it scary to me? Oh, because I'm going places that I've never seen before. Because it's taking me away from my body. Because I thought this body was mine and I thought this body was me. So therefore, when it takes me out of that, I feel lost. It's like almost like when you take a fish out of water and you throw it on the fucking land and it just be flopping. You be feeling like that. But sometimes when you let go, you don't look at it like that. Sometimes when you let go, bro, and you fully let go, you become everything that you're seeing. So everything that you're seeing, you begin to see that it's just you. It's never been nothing outside of that. And that's the fucking scary part because you going, like me, I'm going, how is this all me? Like, this doesn't make sense. It don't make sense to me. But like I said, over time, when you're creating and you're going about your day and each moment you're creating something, you don't see the different entities or the different aspects of reality that it's creating. You only see what you see in words. But you don't see these other things that each moment is creating. You don't see the other energies or the other entities or the other aspects of life that you're creating at the same time as you living and creating this life. You don't see all the other ones. You only program yourself to see this one and accept this one for what it is. You feel me? But there's many others. I'm talking about an infinite amount of others. And this is what we're doing every moment. It's not just what you're doing, on the like every other day or no, every moment, like right now and right now and right now and right now. And each one, there's a piece of you living in each one of them. That's,
Bleach?
huh?
Bleach?
I don't, I mean, I don't.
I want your toes.
I can't read mine. You just point.
You act like it.
Up there pointing that stuff, talking about. Point at something. See, that's how the mind. No, I'm just playing. Look, nah, but I think that's part of it that we don't see. It's like that video I posted a long time ago about where dude was showing that Anubis and all these other different gods was parts of our anatomy, different parts of our body that we didn't know. You feel me? That we couldn't like this. In Egypt, they knew these things. Us, we didn't. We looked at them as being okay. Anubis was this one god. No, Anubis is a part of your body, and Anubis exists within everybody. That aspect of Anubis don't just exist in me; it exists within everybody. Each one of these entities that exist, that we created, that we put out, exists within all of us. All of us. But what's crazy is we only been taught to use the ones that we was given or we was shown. It was like, so they show you the God that you want to use. Look, check this out. This is the one. It's almost oh shit, bro. If you see the mirroring of reality, it just makes you laugh. Because it's almost just like the cars. Right, like, right? You know, now we got electric cars that ride on electric. Then we got ones that ride on that other weird ass gas. You feel me? Then you got forklifts that ride on fucking that other, like the buses, they ride on a whole different type of gas. Not even propane. It's another gas that is like natural. But it's like that's us. We like our gas is the energies. It's like these different ideas and these different things, and our bodies run off of that. So it's like depending on where you was raised or where you came up from, that's what you was given, and they gave it to you, and you took it, and it caused a spark within you. Like every time you think of that God that you believe in or that you accept, it causes a spark within you. But that spark that's within you is the same spark that's within that person when they think of what they believe in, the ideas of they have on belief in life. So it's like kind of weird, bro. I don't know. This shit be crazy. And then when you go out there in life and you see shit and you just be like, you know, because all of us is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I see people, now I'm seeing people talk to themselves more often. I'm like seeing all the people that talk to themselves, and I'm just going, who are they talking to? Who are they talking to? So it's like you can create a person, a living entity, a living being within yourself that only you can see, that you can talk to, right? Now, this is how we create the gods that we have. It's the same way, but when we see somebody out there and we see a homeless dude talking to somebody that we can't see, and they're arguing back and forth. He arguing with this dude. I seen some dude arguing, and I'm like going, bro, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, he's having a whole conversation with this person, but we do it with the entities that we create, and we act like that's something different. And it's like, damn, bro, it's weird. Once you start realizing that you are that thing, like, bro, you start seeing a lot more, and you can't do nothing but laugh because everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. You feel me? Everybody's either getting on their knees and praying or worshiping something that they said was the thing because they was told that this thing was a thing, but then they look at that person talking to somebody or talking to themselves that's outside of them, and they say they crazy. And it's like, that's why I said the whole world is crazy. Everybody fucking crazy. We all done lost our minds. I think everybody is crazy. Nobody just wants to accept it. And we create hella shit that you can't even see here. We create hella shit that you can't prove, you can't see, that sometimes you might be able to see, but you can't prove it to the ones around you. Like all my experiences that I had on psychedelics, I can't really prove it to my family and shit. You feel me? I can talk about it here, but like when I talk about it in other places, they be looking like, yeah, nigga, you was tripping. You was tripping. You know you lost your mind, don't you? And it's like, damn, that's what you be feeling like. Damn, I think I did lose my mind. Like, I done seen every entity known to man just on psychedelics. And then if people talk about them and I say, hey, I seen that entity, they be like, bro, come on now. That shit ain't real. It's real, but it ain't real. Like, you got to worship it in this way. You got to look at it in this way. There's no way you can actually go in. And it's like, no, all these things exist within us. We create, and that's what we do. And that's what we're going to do to the end. That's what we're going to do to the end, bro. We're going to continue to create and make shit. But On that note, like I said though, bro, I'm gonna start going live every night at 11 o'clock. At 11, I'm gonna start popping in and going live, and then start opening back up the Discord so we all can like come in and like kind of chill. But I need to start getting a schedule like in the mornings. Like in the mornings also, because I like to do two lives a day. I don't like to just do the late night live and then not do an early morning live. I like to do the early morning live, and I'm like going, if I can like wake up, early and get a live in at like probably like 9 to 10, and then come and get one from 11 to like 12 or 1 or however long it goes at night, because it's not going to matter, because I can be up as long as I want because I ain't got to be at work till 2. I said that'll be cool. I said that's what I'm going to start doing because, like I said, I got a schedule now. So now that I'm on schedule, I'm going to just put the channel on the schedule like ASAP. So on that note, man, I'll see y'all in the morning, man. I'm about to tap out. And thanks, everybody, for joining and still being around. We're going to keep it going. We're not going to stop this, all right? And, like, next time, bro, you feel me? Oh, shit. I got so much that I be wanting to talk about. I ain't going to lie, bro. Because my mind be always all over the place. But y'all have a good night, and man, I'll holler tomorrow. I holler tomorrow, okay? And like I said, I'm gonna start back opening up the Discord so everybody can chill and we can get into whatever we get into. Cause it's all, I don't know, these shit, the lives be so dope when everybody hear it. I don't be liking to act like I know everything, cause I be feeling like every time I wake up, I say I don't know shit. Like I don't know anything. I only know what I feel like I know or think I know, and that shit ain't shit. But on that note, peace out. Y'all have a good night. Until next